So you're probably here because you're thinking of starting a business in the UK and you've asked AI all the questions, where you should start, what to do, things you need to think about. And at this point, you're just completely overwhelmed. Now, starting a business in the UK is not complicated. It just has to follow a specific structure. So decisions you make in the beginning will have an impact on your business in the future. That doesn't mean that it has to be completely rigid and you have to be fearful of the process. It just means you need to know what you have to do step by step. So I have created this mini course to help UK solopreneurs make the best decisions for them right now, but also decisions that can impact their business positively in the future, meaning that you can focus on all of the things that matter in your business to you and not have to focus on all of the admin. I've called this mini course Set Up for Success because it is here to help you from day one of your business. Whether you're a side hustler trying to formalize, you're a UK solopreneur who's already started to trade, but you're not quite sure if you're trading properly, a 9-to-5er who's trying to start something on the side, or maybe a UK founder who is at the beginning of their journey. This is the kind of course I wish I had when I started out on my solopreneur journey. Now, yes, I am a chartered accountant based in the UK. However, setting up a business and working for someone else are two completely different things. Therefore, I created this course with you in mind and myself in mind, as a matter of fact. And I wanted to make sure that I covered each and every single one of the first initial steps that you have to take when you are building that business. Now, just as a little bit of a disclaimer, this is educational content only. It does not substitute professional advice at all. If you do need further assistance or you need further information, I would strongly recommend that you contact an accountant in your area or specialist field, as they will be able to help you further. But this course has been structured in a way to help you to be able to have the fundamentals and the basic knowledge when it comes to setting up your UK business. So let me give you a quick overview of what this mini course is going to cover. First of all, we're going to be looking at choosing our legal structure. We need to understand the difference between the structures that are available to us and which one better suits our circumstances as well as our long-term goals. Secondly, we're going to look at securing your business identity. Now, what that means in layman's terms is basically picking your business name, but a lot of people do not think about the details that go behind that. Then we're going to be looking at separating your finances, a business account versus a personal account. We'll then be looking at your essential ID numbers. Now, loads of people who have never been self-employed or who have never started a company aren't aware that you require specific identity numbers. And we're going to look at what they are and how to get them. Then we're going to be talking about registering with the correct body. Now, within the UK, we have HMRC, but we also have Companies House. So you need to ensure that you are registering your business trade in the most appropriate way. We then need to be thinking about our tax obligations, whether that is VAT, whether that's corporation tax or personal tax. We need to be aware of and thinking about what those tax obligations look like to us. Finally, we'll be talking about installing proper tracking systems. You may have heard about things such as making tax digital or self-assessment or corporation tax returns. These are all of the different things that require us to have proper tracking systems. So we will be covering all of that in this mini course. And by the end of it, I am sure you are going to have so much clarity that you may be asking yourself, why have I been putting this off? Now, throughout the mini course, I will be referencing information from gov.uk, HMRC, and all of the references will be available in a supporting workbook, which can be found in my free community. So if you want to join the community, please click the link in the description below. You'll be able to find the workbook and a community of people who are in the same position as you. I've said in other videos that trying to build a solo business can feel lonely, and that is why I decided to put together this free community so that more like-minded individuals can join there and keep each other accountable, but also to make sure that we are part of a community that nurtures and develops us as individuals as well. This is a step-by-step guide to help you if you are thinking about setting up a business in the UK. It is designed to remove any guesswork and any confusion, and it focuses on business structure, compliance, and your clarity as a founder. So if you've ever Googled or put into ChatGPT, how do I set up a business as a UK founder and just felt completely overwhelmed, I promise you that this mini course is for you. And as someone who has navigated this space herself from a practical point of view, I know that this mini course is going to support you in your next steps. So let's get into that content.